Tonight on News 3 Live at 6, the big, beautiful bill is now up for a heated debate on the Senate floor. We have team coverage with details on the timeline, and we'll give you a closer look at what's in the 950 pages of legislation.
Live, streaming, and on the News 3 app. This is News 3.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for News 3 Live at 6. I'm Steve Wolford. It took hours of arm twisting by the Republican leadership to get that procedural vote approved, 51-49. It now allows the bill to advance to the Senate floor for debate, which is happening right now. So what exactly is in the big, beautiful bill, considered by many to be a massive domestic policy package? News 3's Will Silverstein is joining us now with a veteran political strategist to kind of peel back some of the layers for us. Will.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. Plenty of layers to peel back, joined here by Republican Political Consultant Matt Klink of Klink Campaigns Incorporated. So, Matt, why has this process taken so long when Republicans are in charge of the presidency, the House, and the Senate?
Well, Will, they call the Senate the world's most deliberative body for a reason. And I think that what you're seeing is that when a party uses what's called reconciliation, which you have to control both houses of Congress and the presidency, which gets around the filibuster, it takes a long time because this is where political parties implement. This is the nuts and bolts of Donald Trump's economic policy for his second term. That's why it's so long, and that's why it's taken such a long time.
Benefits are Nevadans going to reap from seeing this bill once it gets signed into law?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
Oh, sure. So what benefits are Nevadans going to see from this big, beautiful bill once it's passed, if it's passed?
Oh, well, first of all, it is going to pass. If it doesn't, Trump's economic plan is dead. That being said, it locks in the Trump tax cuts, which means that there's economic certainty. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. From a Medicaid standpoint, it removes able-bodied Americans who should be working from getting the benefit for not working. It kicks for approximately 1.4 million people who are in this country illegally and are illegally obtaining Medicaid off Medicaid. It's a strong bill. It's not without its flaws, as I'm sure the Democrats will take the next 24 hours to point out, but it's going to pass or every Republican and Donald Trump will suffer the consequences politically.
So we've heard about Tom Tillis there, as Steve was mentioning before. Don Bacon, also a Republican in Omaha, which is this Omaha district that Don Bacon represents, was won by Joe Biden in 2020, by Kamala Harris again in 2024. He leaves as a Republican there. How did these two retirements alter the course of passage of this bill, if at all? And we think about back to Arizona Republican Senator Jeff Flake kind of going a little bit more to the left, and Kristen Sinema, also from Arizona, going a little bit more to the right.
Yeah, Will, I don't think that it ultimately changes the chance of passage in either the House or the Senate. I think what you're seeing is just the senators, or the senator Tom Tillis and Congressman Bacon from Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District, they're reading the tea leaves and they realize that they were going to face an incredibly difficult reelect. I mean, look, Don Bacon is the only Republican to serve in a district that Kamala Harris won in the United States. So one of 3. So he was already going to face a very difficult reelect. But I think for Republicans, they're gonna be tarnished by this bill regardless. They might as well vote for it because it will do a lot more good. And if they don't pass it, then the Republicans will be responsible for the largest tax increase in U.S. history. That's not something to campaign on in 2026.
Yeah, I would think not. Matt Klink, thank you so much. Steve, we'll send things back over to you.
All right. Thank you, Will. And thanks to Matt. Some great insight there.